Alright, welcome back. Assalamualaikum. So we will continue on our training, if I would say training, on the bibliometric analysis example, right? So first, of course, you need to download VOSviewer, right? So just go ahead to VOSviewer.com, and then you can download, click download. You can download for different system. You have Windows system or Mac OS or Unix. You can click it here and download the software. Right. So after download, all right. So and then you install. All right. So I will not cover that. So I think everyone can do it. But if you have a problem, maybe you can go to YouTube and see whether there are examples of how to install post viewer in the system. All right. So after that, we go to um, the organization subscription, right? So because we want to download papers from Scopus, you need to go to your e-resources. Yeah, this one is from UiTM, from PITA. All right, so I need to go to Scopus since we will download all the information of our research from Scopus. After you log into the library and then you go sign in. All right, sign in Scopus, and this is all the query that I've done in Scopus. All right, all the searches that I have done. All right, so um, let's say for this example, yeah, I will show you how to do it with okay, industrial. All right. So I'll be using the old query that I have done before. All right. So I can share with you this later. All right. So all these query string that I'll be using. Uh, okay, so I already copy and then um, advance. Want to make search advance. All right. So for this particular example, I'll be using industrial 4.0, IoT, Internet of Things, or big data. So all the relationship in this keyword is in the or relationship. Okay. You can also put here and or not. You can use these operators to actually associate the keywords depend on your search. All right, you can see here the star here. All right, so I'm using the star, meaning that some people may put industries, some people will put industrial, some people put industrials, don't know, so we just put a star here. So this star will actually whatever term that we use after R will also be all be included, right? For example, it is Internet of Things. Some people think, some people thinks, right? So I just put it in star, so it will include both search terms, right? So then we search. All right. So for this particular work, we have 39,356. Okay. So this is a not a good example actually. You can see here, in 2019 alone, it has 13,191. So this term is not specific enough. Yeah? So this is a very general term. Okay, if I may. So for all the work or the area in Industrial 4.0, IoT, Internet of Things, and Big Data, is in total of 39,356. Okay, let me check for Malaysian depression, there's my work, text summarization, language model. All right. Okay, so okay, this is another search that I made for a friend of mine. So the keyword here is artificial intelligence education. So artificial and intelligence and education is keywords are grouped together, right? And I exclude the publication from 2020 for the search, all right? Let's say I want to edit it. I want to include also the papers in 2020, so I need to remove all of this. Oh, maybe I just change it to exclude 2021. I saw just now. So I search. Okay, so here we go. We have another 833 papers from 2020. So if I were to save this, so I will save it, artificial intelligence education. I put the date today, 10 November 2020. And also the numbers for today's search is um, 9185 documents. Because it's best for you to do this in the early month of the particular year. Let's say for 2020, you do the search on January 2021, right? So, so we will be using all these for this example, we'll be using all these 9,000 documents to run through VOSviewer. All right, so what we do next? So we have identified the keywords, all right? And then we now will download the file, the CSV file that we loaded to VOSviewer. Okay, so here are the information. Actually, you can also refine your result through here. All right, so these are the papers in years. The author name, you can see the Eleven have 18 papers, Codinger have 16. All these are lead authors in the area. And then you can see that all the search in that this particular keywords in computer science, engineering, and some in social science. And then you can see here there's a big number in conference paper and also article. So this is a norm in computer science field, yeah, where people like to publish more on conference and to get feedback on their work. And then these are the leading proceeding or journal, yeah. So we have SCM International Conference, 311 papers. We can also see here, see both the most published area in this particular work is both proceedings, yeah, 311 and 201. And then only we come with the Journal of Artificial Intelligence in Education, 186. And the next one is also proceedings and Journal of Physics Conference, 169 document. So these are the leading uh, um, source title. Okay, you can see here Carnegie Mellon have 160 papers, Stanford has 71. So these are the organization, yeah, the links of organization that we can use, can see, and also NC State University. Okay, and then funding of the sponsor, National Science Foundation. I think this is from the US. All the papers, the biggest funder, yeah, for this particular work is the National Science Foundation. 305, and then you have Natural Science Foundation from China, 159, and also the rest European and Japan Society. And then you can go to the country. You can see that United States have 2,695 research work, and then China and UK. Right, so these are all the leading countries in this particular area. Source type, conference proceeding have 4,100, journal have 3,300. This is the language that are being used, all right? So if it is important for you, for the particular area, only to mention English word, then you click English and then you put limit to. right? So let's say you only want English papers, English written papers, and then you click limit 2, and then this is a new search query. All right, so we need to save this. All right, put back this name 9185. I put 8930 English only. Right, save. Depends on your um, research area. All right. So let's say I only want English written documents. So this is what the 8,930 document that will be used after I refine my search. Right. How to download? So you can download only 2,000 at one time. All right. So 89 is 1,007. So I only download these two first. Okay, you cannot download all because the limit here is 2,000 documents per download. So I click limit 2, and then okay, so 1,762 from 2020 and 2019. I click all, then I click CSV export. Now the CSV export file will download. Okay, so because I have already a few Scopus file inside my download folder, you will continue to download as a rename file. Okay, if you don't have any Scopus CSV file yet, you will start with scopus.csv. Mine started with Scopus 9, right? So you need to remember your file name for your search, because so this one start with Scopus 9. All right, then after that you back. Okay, you unclick the 2020 and 2019, you continue with 2018, 2017. So this one total is 1,008, right? Click limit 2 again. So this step you need to, how to say, you need to repeat until you have all this CSV file. For this, I think I will download for only a few years. All right, CSV export. Okay, after it come out, then I will click back. All right, back. Okay, 20. This is 1,000. This is 1,003. Maybe this 1,006. So I can download all for 2016 until 2013 until 2016 because it doesn't reach the limit of 2,000. Okay, I click limit 2. Then you have 1,796. I click all. Okay, if your internet is good, um, then the download is faster. All right, CSV export. After it started the download, okay, I click back. So I tick all this. So you need to sometimes click view all to download. I think I just will download all of the papers related to this keyword because not much. It started in 1935. You need to check this whether it is related correct or not. Okay, so last time is 2013. So this is 5, 8, 2003. I think 12, 2008. So the next file is 2008 until 2012. Okay, download. It will be Scopus 12. The file will be Scopus 12. Right back, view all. Okay, this is so this time because the number of papers is getting smaller and smaller. Let's try to download this. See how much. 1993. So you need to keep track the numbers. Uh, If not, you got. Okay, click all, change password again. Tweet, okay, started, then click back and view all again. Okay. Now I start to take from 1992 and the rest of the years. I think this will surely not reach the 2000 limit. Okay. These early years of the papers, you need to check all of it. Make sure that it is really related to your search, to your work, right? Right, only 557. Then you click CSV and Spot. So there you have it. Scopus 9.csv until Scopus 14.csv. So all these files will later be loaded to VOSviewer. All right. So let's open up VOSviewer. Before I forgot, um, actually from the search, you can sort this search, uh, this work search. Okay, date, newest, oldest, cited by highest, cited by lowest. Uh, the first author sorted alphabetically. Alright, so I usually like cited by highest. You can see that this work, this application work. The dermatologist level classification of skin cancer with deep neural network in 2017 is cited 2,918 times. Okay, learning related human action from movies. Okay, make 3D learning research scene structure from a single still image. So these are all the work related to the keyword. Okay, all right. Next, we go to VOSviewer. Okay, so this is how VOSviewer looks, right? We will create map based on bibliographic data. Next. And then you see here supported file type that was science corpus, dimension, and PubMed. So we use corpus, so let it be default here. Click next, and then we have files from Web of Science, dimensions, or PubMed. So we ours is in corpus. Now we will select the paper. Okay, so we need to choose uh, load. Alright, so ours is 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Can check again. Alright, from till 14, click OK, and then click next. Alright, so here you can choose to do analysis of co-authorship using the authors, the organization, or the countries. Click here if you want to do that. So let's start off with co-occurrences using the keyword. So this is what we want. We want to see whether our what are the keywords that are related to our main key research term, right? So this is the thesaurus file. We don't have it yet because we haven't created the file. Okay, so we will repeat this process later. We click next, and then here is the number of occurrence of a keyword. Okay, so if a keyword occurred 5 times, and then there are 700 in the keywords that is in our work, we have around 15,995 keywords. 726 keywords are connected together. All right, so 736 appeared more than 5 times that meet the threshold to be displayed later in our visualization. So if I increase this number, you can see that the mid trace, the number of the keyword that will be displayed in the visualization is getting smaller, right? So the bigger the number, the smaller the map or the visualization. So it depends on your area of work. Normally, I will put this around 500. Right? This value around 500. Okay, around 500. So six occurrences will display 564 keywords that will be displayed in the visualization. Right, click next. Okay, click next. All right, this is the keywords. Okay, you can see here artificial intelligence, we have 959 occurrences. All right, so just now we said six, right? Okay, the highest is 959, 666. Okay. Mm, okay, so 5 and below will not be uh, displayed. Okay, 6 and above occurrences will be displayed. So what we do here, we will right click, select all keywords, and then we export the selected keywords. Okay, let's say just in this download, I put in um, IEDU name and I export. Okay, so let this one go to download folder. We go to download folder and then we check for the file that we have downloaded. So this is the file in text document. We open our Excel and then open, browse the file, and then go to the file that we downloaded just now. AI edu.text, open it. Okay, so this is what we want, this keyword. Okay, so we have 565 keyword. There's a lot actually to do the thesaurus. Let me um, make the number smaller for the sake of example, right? 200, 200 also a lot. Okay, 149. Okay, so 16 occurrences, 149 keywords will be used. Next, and then I select all, export selected keywords. Let me close this first, then export, replace that file. Then I will open this back. Okay, now we have only 149 keyword that we displayed. Okay, so we need to copy this, right? Copy this, and then I'll be using a file that sorry, not this. Okay, so this thesaurus file I will copy, sorry, copy, and then put it in download. Okay, so this thesaurus file, I will open it using Excel. Okay, so we will now create the thesaurus file for that particular search. So this one, private. Okay, so we have two rows. One is label and one is replaced by. All right, so we need to copy again. All right, this one copy again and put it in a thesaurus file. Okay, what I do is I copy both and then I will search for which one that is actually the same. You can see here. All right, so active learning, adaptive learning is different. AI, all right, let it be first. And then we have algorithms, we have ambient intelligence architecture. Now we have the same term but is the different term but actually is related, is the same, right? We have AI, we have you have artificial intelligence, we have artificial intelligence in bracket AI, artificial intelligence education or in education, all right, artificial neural networks. So this we need to group them together. How we do it? So we don't decide this on our own. We go to our keyword on the map. You can see the occurrences here. We search, we put it, sort it by keyword. You can see here that AI have 63, artificial intelligence have 959. So we know that this one is the same. So we will group them together. All right. So we'll use artificial intelligence as the keyword. All right. No, okay. So this one is correct. So we copy this and then this one I will be replacing. And AI also the same. I will replace this. So now keyword that is in the work that use artificial intelligence in bracket AI will also be grouped together in artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence education, artificial intelligence in education, which one is more prominent? We will check from the keyword. So we have in education is 20, in education, artificial intelligence in education is 22 with a bigger total link strength. So we include artificial intelligence in education. Okay. Artificial neural network or artificial neural networks. So let me check. Okay. So I see that artificial neural networks have a bigger link strength. Yeah. Usually I'll follow the link strength, meaning that you can also follow the occurrences. Yeah. Okay, let's follow the occurrences. Artificial neural network, they have 24. So it's a bigger number of occurrences, meaning more people is using the artificial neural network without the S. So, oops, sorry. Paste this. Okay. And then you can continue to do this for all the keyword that you found that is can actually be grouped together. That's one. Decision support system. Okay, let's say these three is the same. You want to group it together. Decision support system. We have 80 in decision support system DSS. So what we do here is, oops, sorry, I click it again. Copy this and then, all right. Okay, so let's say we already done all of it. Okay, so something just now, expert system and expert systems. So let's do one more. All right, expert. Okay, so with S, this time is with S. Expert system. All right, so this is one more prominent and it goes. Right, so now we save it. Okay, so let me rename this. Save as Thesaurus. AI view. Okay, save this so that I remember it's not the same file. Now, this one close. Okay, now we go back, and then we select the thesaurus file. Okay, that we have created. Okay, now we have a thesaurus file. Then we click next, and then we go back. The one that we grouped together just now is 149. Okay, now it's only 142. Before this is 149, right? So it's already a smaller number, right? Click next. Okay, this one we already done. Just now, artificial intelligence only have 900 plus occurrences. Now we have grouped them together. Now it has 1056. Okay. What else that we group just now? Artificial intelligence in education is 42. Artificial neural network now only 47. Okay. Then you click finish. Then it will run the visualization. Okay, so now this is the network visualization tab. Okay, so you can see that the center of our work or our keyword is artificial intelligence, right? So we can see that if I move the cursor to the particular to a particular bubble, you can see that the keyword that is linked with artificial intelligence will be highlighted. All right. Actually, there's something behind there. You can scroll up to actually zoom in. Okay, you see the closest work in artificial intelligence. Okay, is mathematics, DSS, ontology work, e-learning, right? Education is here because we include the education. Want to see what is the relationship between education and AI? We can highlight. Then highlight education. Then we can see the. Uh, I would say it is like a flower, like a flower, body of knowledge flower. We can see the education related to active learning, right? Actually, we highlight active learning. Okay, we don't put active learning in our keyword, right? So active learning is actually um, a keyword that is related to education and AI. So you can now actually we can identify our area of work from this type of analysis, right? So if we put active learning, then we'll highlight all the other things. Maybe it is method, maybe it is uh, keyword that is related to the body of knowledge, right? Okay, machine learning. Okay, also the same. If you put machine learning education, maybe also you will highlight active learning. Okay, so this is for network visualization. Let's go to overlay visualization. Okay, so overlay visualization will actually visualize the timeline of our work. All right. So we see here at the bottom right, we can see that uh, 2012, okay, where the area started to blossom or started to reach its peak, start to grow, start in 2012, and then that is in purple color. So you can see the expert system in 2012 and intelligent tutoring system is the key team or area research area that is the it on 2012 that is related to AI and education. All right, and then we go to 2016, the green one. All right, green one, green. This is okay. This one, machine learning in 2016. Okay, so this one start to grow. Okay, and then what is the current research team or research keywords that is the it right now that the current researcher is looking at? Okay, maybe you can see here Internet of Things. Right, again, Internet of Things related to IoT. Internet of Things and IoT. So if you do the thesaurus file, complete thesaurus file, this should not appear. IoT and Internet of Things should be the same, right? Should be the same. So I need to edit the thesaurus file to make sure that this is linked together, grouped together. Okay, that's why thesaurus file is important. So you can see that from 2018 and above, it will be in yellow. So that these are the word or the work that is currently the researcher is doing right now. Okay, deep learning. Okay, this is method that related to education and artificial intelligence, deep learning algorithms connected with neural network. If I will group these together, deep learning and neural network is the same for me. Not sure of other people, depending on your work. And then you can see the application in deep learning, in classification, in big data, in computer vision. Oh, I think I did group neural network and neural networks together. Not sure why the thesaurus file is not working or what. These two should be grouped together. All right. Genetic algorithm. Yeah. 2012 roughly the algorithm. So for people in computer science, we look at methods, the algorithm that is currently used in a certain problem, okay, in computational problem. My area is in classification. So if I want to look at AI and education and also classification, these are the keywords or the search, the research team that I need to look at. All right. And then, of course, we have the density visualization, right? Where is the dense of that particular research team? All right, the highlighted in yellow, that is the one that is actually that is have a lot of work into it right now. Okay, you can see that artificial intelligence, machine learning, and active learning. So we only use artificial intelligence and education as a key, but from our findings, there's also two other keyword that is together, always together with AI and education, that is active learning and machine learning. So, all right. So now you can actually explore this, the line variation, how big the line you want to see and everything. Okay. And then this is the size variation, how big is the bubble that you want to set and everything. All right, now we want to save this file. All right. So when work is saved, you need two files, one map file, one network file. So let's say you just put a name, AI edu underscore map for the map file, and AI underscore edu underscore network. So these two files that you need to save, and then if you want to open back your work, you can only load this file. Then you don't have to create a new work using the Scopus CSV file. Okay. Okay. Now it is saved. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, it's saved in download. Here it is. AI edu network. Okay. Excuse. Now we will go to occurrence. Okay. We load again the Scopus file. Okay, co-authorship, countries. Let's say we go to countries. All right. Next, number of country is 590. Meet the transform. Maybe we can increase so that we see not a lot of countries altogether. Let's see, 50. Okay, if you want to display all the countries, it's up to you. All right, so this particular example, for this particular training, I will only show 50. Right, next. All right. You can also do a thesaurus file for this country. Let's say Australia. Australia, of course, is not the same. Okay, and also we can remove some country that is maybe it's not a country. Okay, Saudi, South Africa, South Korea, US, USA. You see this? US, United States, and USA is the same, right? So these two should be grouped together. Okay, let me check where is the thesaurus. This is the thesaurus file for that you can use for countries. You need to create the countries, the same process. Okay. I don't want this much. Okay, and then click finish. Okay, so you can do this like all countries, export selected countries. So you can see that it is thesaurus. Okay, wait. Keywords country. Okay, you can export. So you can do the thesaurus file for this particular network country. Okay, let's say we already do that. All right, so click finish. All right, all right. So this is USA here, and then you have United States. Okay, this is quite funny. Let's just ignore this USA. Just pretend that I already do the thesaurus file and group them together. All right. So this is the actual um, uh, network visualization or relationship between the countries that the authors originate. Okay, let's say we highlight United States. Okay, you can see that there's a very significant relationship between United States researcher and the China researcher. Okay, and then let's say go to Malaysia. Okay, so Malaysian researcher, okay, have quite a good relationship with Saudi Arabia, China, Indonesia. Yeah, so this is researcher in Malaysia. Let's say we go to unknown country, not unknown, quite if okay, let's say go to Israel. So Israel now researcher in AI in education have a relationship with people from Finland, Turkey, Switzerland, UK, Canada, and United States. So you can see that the United States, I call it stem or link, is thicker between the others, right? So meaning that there's a lot of relationship, stronger relationship between US and Israel compared to other countries in this particular area of work. Overlay visualization also we show the same thing. Papers that is emerging from this particular area started off from the US, and then you can say that Japan pick it up, and after that China pick it up, and then now a lot of papers coming in from India, yeah, Canada, and Saudi Arabia. You can interpret this in different interpretation, if I may. Depends on how you want to interpret it. So this is how I interpret this. Started from United States, or you can say that United States started the work. Okay, a lot of work in early 2011, and then China start to pick it off in 2000 what 14, you can say started, and then of course India, uh, most of the papers from India is published in 2016 and above. Okay, same goes to the city. So I like overlay visualization for the timeline. Density just shows how dense that particular area is in particular country. Okay, so let's do the authors right now. Okay, co-authorship, organization, the same. Okay, let's go to organization. Same, you need to do the thesaurus one if it's related. From the 14,000 organization, five occurred, uh, 338 organization have five occurrences. Okay, so 38 is not that high, so I just click next. Again, you can select all and then export the selected organization so that you can build the keywords. All right. So let's say IEEE have 26 documents. So IEEE, is it an organization? So it's up to you. Maybe you need to check again what usually what we want is the university or the organization that publish the paper, right? This is publisher, it's not the originate authors. So let's say if this is all correct, okay, okay. So what do we see here? What we see here is how dispersed all these researchers and they are not working together, right? So let's go to this is in the US. Okay, you have University of Texas, Michigan, Southern California, Gettysburg College, and MIT, Carnegie Mellon, Hartford University. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? So these 8 universities is collaborating together in this particular area. How about other states? Okay, so this is not a state. This need to be corrected. Department of Computer Science. So you need to check again in the thesaurus. You can correct the thesaurus into the correct name. So normally, why this is Department of Computer Science at the back will have the name of the university. So you need to correct that using the thesaurus file. Okay, IEEE. All these papers need to be checked together. IEEE is not connected to any university. So this is not a university, of course, it's not connected. So this is not a good example, I could say, for seeing the relationship between universities. But I think you get the idea. You can do this and you can see the example. All right. I also would like to take this opportunity to actually highlight my trainer. I paid this training I paid for quite some of money to a researcher from, if I'm not mistaken, Dr. Jawhara. Dr. Jawara is a PhD holder from university in Canada, if I'm not mistaken. Canada or is it Germany? So she did a training on this particular bibliometric analysis training, right? For a more detailed, personalized training in bibliometric analysis, you can contact Dr. Jauhara. You can email or contact me, and I will give you the contact of Dr. Jauhara to you to have a better training. So mine is a very simple example and training. There's a lot of input that you can get from Dr. Jawara if you go through that training. Okay. Okay, now I will like to give you an example of how we will open the map file without the CSV file. Okay, just search map in this one that we saved just now, right? Okay, and then we click OK. Now we get back the one that we have. All right. So what I usually do is, let's say you want to highlight deep learning. You click the go to the deep learning bubble. Yeah, you will highlight all the connection with the mouse, and then you click print screen. You click print screen, and then you open. This is my method. Maybe you have another better method. Print, and then you control V. Then you will get this, and then maybe you can um, um, crop this to highlight this particular work. Okay. For the method of how to write bibliometric analysis, you can go through Dr. Jawhara training class. You can also see other papers that is using VOSviewer. There's quite a few numbers of work that use VOSviewer to do the bibliometric analysis, and you see how they extract the information from the analysis, and how they discuss and write all the thing that is found using this type of analysis. So that's all from me now. I hope this will actually help you to do your research, especially for new PhD candidate like me, to find my niche area of work, to find other keywords that related to my work, and I hope you succeed and graduate with flying colors. Right. Thank you.